Zeal Education Society, redefining excellence.
Welcome back. In the previous 3 to 4 lectures, we have seen how to place the poles at desired locations and regulate the states. Now we will start another kind of design, that is state observer. So in the pole placement we have seen that the control law selected was U equal to minus kx. Here k was the state feedback gain matrix and x was the state vector. Now, is the state variable x or state vector x available always? In general, what happens in any control system? We have putting output sensor to measure the output. So output is always measurable, but all the states may not be available for the measurement. No doubt, all the states will be available for the measurement if you go by the physical variable form of state space representation. But it is not always advisable to use the physical variable form, and we are going for the phase variable forms. Specifically for the pole placement problem, the controllable canonical form is convenient. In that case, all the state variables are not available for the measurement. Then what is the use of putting them in the, or how to put them in feedback without measuring? So this is one biggest problem. Now to resolve that, there is one algorithm called state observer. So state observer is an algorithm which estimates the states, and as time t approaches to infinity, they will match with the actual states. So now today we will see what exactly the state observer is, what is its necessity, what are its types, followed by its dynamic model. So state observer it is an algorithm which estimates the state variables from the observation of system output y of t over finite time interval. And now let us see in detail its necessity. Let us elaborate its necessity. Necessity of state observer. In general, the necessity is that as all the state variables are not available for the state measurement and they are required for certain purpose, they must be observed or estimated, and for that state observer is required. But let us take the typical example of the regulator system, state regulator. In state regulator, the control law is chosen as U is equal to minus kx. So for nth order system, U is equal to minus k1 x1 minus k2 x2. so on up to minus kn xn, where k1, k2, so on up to kn are the elements of state feedback in matrix K, and x1, x2, so on up to xn are the state variables. Now say, for example, we have x1 available for the measurement, but from x2 onwards we don't have this measurement available. Then how to compute u if x2 onwards are not available? So if all or even some of the state variables are not available for the measurement, control law u equal to minus kx cannot be computed. Hence, it becomes essential to estimate the state variables. Which is done by the state observer. Now we will see the types of state observer. So first type is full order state observer. So full order state observer is a state observer which estimates all n state variables irrespective of whether they are available for the measurement or not. Second type is minimum order state observer. This minimum order state observer particularly estimates only those states which are not available for the measurement. It will not estimate the states which are available for the measurement, it will estimate only the states which are not available for the measurement. And the third type is reduced order state observer. The reduced order state observer is the state observer which estimates all the states which are not available for the measurement and few remaining states from the states available for the measurement. In particular, though there are three types, the first two types are commonly used in the design. The third one is not preferred. So let us elaborate this. Let the system has four states x1, x2, x3 and x4. Then and x1 is available for the measurement. Then full order state observer will estimate all state variables. And let us make one change, x1 and x2 are available. Let us make this change. Then minimum order state observer will estimate only x3 and x4. Why? Because x1 and x2 are available for the measurement. And reduced order state observer will estimate x3, x4 and either x1 or x2. So, any one of them. In many books, reduced order state observer is also referred as minimum order state observer. But in general, these are the three types, and out of which first two are generally used in the state observer. But what happens if you go for minimum order state observer? You have the sensor for the state to be measured, state which is available for the measurement. So, along with the sensor data, the noise also appears. So, it is always preferred to go for the full order state observer, that is sensorless system. No need to have any sensor. In a sensorless system, you can go by full order state observer. In this course, we will see the dynamics of full order state observer and we will see its design. So, let us start with the dynamic equation of state observer. Full order state observer. Consider a system with state model x dot is equal to ax plus bu, y is equal to cx. So, first one is the state equation, the second one is the output equation. And let x tilde be the state vector which is to be estimated. Then dynamics of x tilde is described as x tilde dot is equal to ax tilde plus bu plus ke into y minus cx tilde, where ke is the observer gain matrix. So, this is the dynamic equation of the state observer, and y is the system output. So, what is done? The comparison is done between y and c into estimated state, and this difference is amplified with the observer gain matrix ke, and it is accommodated in the equation of x tilde dot. So, solution of this equation is the observed state. Now, let us represent this using a block schematic. So, for that purpose, what I will do, I will rewrite the system equation. system state model is x dot is equal to ax plus bu and observer dynamics is x tilde dot is equal to ax tilde plus bu plus ke into y minus cx tilde. And now let us try to draw a pictorial view of this, draw a block diagram of the algorithm. So first let us represent this equation. This integrator, there are n states. So this is x. Here I will get x dot, and that is equal to ax plus bu. So here I will have the system matrix A plus bu and we are doing it for single input single output system, so there will be single input and y is equal to cx, also that I will get here, y is equal to cx. So this will be cx and single input, so single output, so this will be y. Now let us try to represent this. So for this I will have let this be x tilde dot with the help of integrators. Now I will get here x tilde. System matrix A. So here I will get ax tilde and then this term I have to add. So for that purpose I must here multiply this with c. Now to get cx tilde, so here I get x tilde, so this will be cx tilde and there is comparison between them. So this is plus plus and now this y minus cx tilde plus minus and it is multiplied with the state observer gain matrix KE. This is a 1 by n column matrix, so again I will get n by 1 or directly it will come here. Plus plus and bu and both are having same u, same input is applied to both the models. This is u and this is the state available for feedback x tilde, and what we can do, apply here minus k and put it here to get u is equal to minus k x tilde. Now this is the complete diagram for the state estimation system. In this case, now let us derive its overall dynamical model. So what I will do, I will call this as equation 1 and I will call this as equation 2. So by 1 minus 2 we get x dot minus x tilde dot is equal to ax plus bu minus ax tilde minus bu minus ke in the bracket y minus cx tilde. Correct. And this gives me x minus x dot minus x tilde dot is equal to bu gets cancelled, a into x minus x tilde minus ke. Now I will replace y with cx and this gives me a into x minus x tilde minus kec into bracket x minus x tilde, and that is equal to a minus kec into x minus x tilde. Now what I will do, let E be the observer error, and no doubt observer error means it will be the difference between the actual state and estimated state. So E is equal to x minus x tilde, and then what I get, let me call this as 3. So equation 3 can be rearranged as x dot minus x tilde dot will be E dot is equal to a minus kec into E, and that means the dynamics of E is totally dependent of the eigenvalues of a minus kec. So if we choose the proper eigenvalues of a minus kec, the error can be taken to 0 as time t approaches to infinity. So what I will say here, if eigenvalues of a minus kec are stable, then as t increases, E of t approaches to 0, that is x tilde t approaches to x of t, where x of t is the actual state. So this dynamics governs the error of the observer, and by properly choosing the eigenvalues and then finding out the observer gain matrix Ke, we can design the state observer completely. So the observer design involves computation of observer gain matrix Ke for desired values of eigenvalues, or desired eigenvalues, directly we can say desired eigenvalues of observer error dynamics. And is it possible to design it every time? No, not at all. So for the design, for observer design, the original system must be completely state observable. So in pole placement the condition was system must be completely state controllable. Here the condition is system must be completely state observable. And if the system is completely state observable, we can find out Ke to have the desired eigenvalues of observer aerodynamics. Now how to compute Ke? How to compute Ke, that we will see in the next lecture. It is enough for now. Thank you.